the best day of the year, you guys. It's iPhone day. So I have ordered the iPhone 15 Pro in white titanium and it has arrived. So we're gonna do a little unboxing and I'm gonna give you some of my first impressions of the phone, what I think about it, the differences between my 14 Pro and the 15 Pro. I got the 512 gigabyte, which is the same storage size as I got in the 14 Pro. So in that way it's similar. In the 14 Pro, I got the gold color, and this time I got the white titanium. All of the 15 Pros have the new titanium, which I definitely do feel a little bit lighter in weight versus the 14 Pro. I'll show you guys a visual little comparison to the gold 14 Pro that I got last year. But what I also like just on first impressions of this 15 Pro versus the 14 Pro is the slightly rounded edges. I'll show you guys what it looks like side by side too, but you can feel right in here, it's just ever so slightly rounded versus the sharper 14. And when you're holding it in your hand, it feels just a lot smoother, a lot more comfortable. And again, it's just a little bit lighter. I honestly don't think I would want it any lighter than this because I don't want to like accidentally like throw it on the ground or anything like that, but I do like it being just a little bit lighter. And I'm glad I went with the white titanium. I wasn't sure which color I wanted to get, but this is actually really pretty. And if I couldn't get a gold or pink, I didn't get the pink because I wanted to get the Pro and they didn't have pink in the Pro, only in the regular. But I like this color out of all of the Pro color selections. So included in the box, same as last year, again, is the phone, obviously. And then they had the little instruction booklet thingy and the little Apple, if I can get it, the little Apple sticker. Also in there is a cord. So if you didn't know, one of the new features on the iPhone 15s are that they are USB-C versus the Lightning that the phones usually have. I've honestly never had a problem with USB-C to Lightning because pretty much all of my stuff is Apple, so a lot of my cords were USB-C to Lightning, and I don't know, it doesn't really bother me. For other people, I think maybe that's a bigger deal. One of the reasons I wanted the 15 Pro is because if I get the USB-C 3 cord, it'll give me faster data transfers, and I do a lot of videoing and photographing with my phone, which is also why I like to upgrade every year because I always want that better camera, even if it's just by a little bit. I always want the latest and greatest, and having that ability to transfer faster is going to just improve my quality of life, honestly. So I'm really excited for that. This is also very cool. So this is the first time I've seen this on an iPhone cord that came with the phone or with, you know, laptop or iPad or AirPods or anything. I don't know if you can see it, if it's picking it up on camera all that well, but this is a braided cord. So it's not the typical, like, I don't even know what they coated that cord with previously, but this is like a braided material, and so it's not that like plasticky feeling of the cords before, so hopefully it's slightly less prone to breakage. I don't know if it will be or not, but that's what I'm hoping the reason they did that is. So that's kind of cool. I'm interested to see how long the cord lasts based on that different material wrapped around it. We'll find out. I want all of the options available to me, so I really wanted the Pro. I hope that Apple in the future can put out some fun colors on the Pro line, because some of us girls that love video and photo and want to get the Pro, we like fun colors too. We want the pink, and I don't know, somebody might want one of the other colors. I only want the pink, but someone else might want a fun color too. The Pro's colors are always like boring. This is beautiful and I like it, and I'm gonna put a pretty sparkly case over it anyway, but I would have liked a pink. Now let's take a look at some of the differences between the 14 Pro and the 15 Pro. So for one, again, one of the reasons why I wanted to get the 15 Pro and not just the 15 after having the 14 Pro is because this one has the A16 chip. The 15 Pro has the new A17 chip, so it's going to be faster and it's going to run better. If I had gotten the 15, it would have had the same A16 chip that my 14 Pro had. So again, like the same phone with one less camera lens. And then I'm not sure if you can see it on the video as much as you can in person, but like I said, the edge of the 14 Pro is just not quite as rounded as the 15, and you can really feel it when you're holding both in your hands. It's not like this is sharp and it's going to be like cutting into my hand or anything when I'm holding it, but this one just feels feels a little bit more comfortable because of that slight rounding at the edge. So I really like that. It also, you can tell the difference in the weight between the 14 and the 15. That titanium is definitely noticeably lighter. This one isn't like super heavy, and I'm not gonna like forget I'm holding this because it's so light, but it does feel more comfortable, especially if you're holding it for a long period of time. I think that's gonna make a really big difference in just comfortability. So I'm excited about that. Also, I'll see if I can pick this up on camera, but the little sides, this one, I love that it's so shiny, but it also picks up fingerprints, as you can see, really, really easily on the 14 Pro. On the 15 Pro, at least on the white titanium one, I can't speak to the other colors, it's a little more of a brushed finish, not quite as glossy shiny as the 14 Pro. And because of that, it's not picking up the fingerprints quite as noticeably. You can still see fingerprints if you look really closely, but it's not as aggressive as the 14 Pro, and I like that. I usually put a case on it anyway, but for when I don't, I hate to see those fingerprints. I'm excited to not have to deal with that on this version. And it's been a long time, like I said, since I've had a silver white phone, so I'm actually very excited about this. Maybe it's a good thing that they didn't have a gold option. All right, now it's time to finally set up my phone. I pushed the button to turn it on. All right, so now we're going to set up the phone. English, USA, and I have my other phone right next to it, so it should be easy. It's getting ready. I love that they've made this process so much easier than it used to be. Like, you don't have to plug anything in. You can literally just hold your old phone here to your new phone. It'll put all your stuff in there. Okay, it took forever to upload stuff from my old phone to the new phone, but now we've finally gotten to the point where we are going to customize the action button, and I'm so excited because this is my favorite feature of the new phone. So let's see. So you can customize it to silent mode, which I will not be doing. I will not be using it for that. Open camera, turn on flashlight. So silent mode, like I said, hard pass. We could do focus, which I also don't want. This is what I think I'm going to be doing, is camera, and I'm going to do video because that's what I do a lot with my phone. So I would love to have a quick, like, press it and it goes to the camera. Flashlight, which, no. Voice memo, that could be cool. Magnifier. A shortcut, so you can kind of customize to do whatever you want. Or no, who wants no action? Who's picking that option? Like, no, we're gonna go with camera, and I'll try it out for a little bit, see how I like it. I like that you can always change it and customize it later. Okay, cool. So now that I have that programmed in, you can just be out and about, and you're like, hey, I'm ready to take a video. I'm gonna squeeze the action button. Comes right up. You can also use the action button to press it again, and it'll start recording, and then you can press it again to stop. So that's pretty cool. I honestly really like that better than a mute switch that I never use. I'm definitely in love with her already. She's so pretty. And again, I just love the silver. I'm so glad I went the white silver color. I think it's really pretty. I like the brush titanium around the sides. It just looks so nice. But arguably one of my favorite parts about getting a new iPhone is picking out a new iPhone case. So this is the case that I picked out for this one, and it is so gorgeous. I'm excited to get it on the phone because I think against the white silver, it's gonna look just it's gonna look even more beautiful. I'm gonna put an affiliate link in the description box so you can get this case too if you like it. They also have it in different sizes, so if you don't have the 15 Pro, they have it in other sizes, and I love it, and I love this company so much. I've gotten cases for my phones from this company for like the past 4 or 5 years because they're always so good and beautiful. And they protect my phone, which all of those, I need all of the things. So, okay, anyway, so here's the case that I got from Casemate, and this is in, I think it's called Twinkle. So this is, look at that sparkle. I'm so excited. And in addition to the sparkly case that I got for it, I also got a magnetic ring stand that matches in that same sort of sparkly twinkly pattern from Casemate. And so as you can see on the back, you can use it as like a loop for your phone or as a stand to have it like on a desk or something. You can have it like propped up. Let's put these on now because I cannot wait to see it together. Now me 2 seconds ago getting a text and being like, I need to mute my phone. Let me hit this switch. Oh, right. That's okay. That's okay. I'm pretty sure. Okay. So you just swipe down and hit mute and it does the same thing. We're fine. We're fine. I just have to get adjusted to that. This case is simply stunning. I'm obsessed with the amount of sparkle and glitter it's giving me. This is beautiful. It does come with 12-foot drop protection, and like I said, I've used Casemate for years and I've dropped my phone several times and I've never broken a phone once. So there you go. It also, this one works with MagSafe. The ring that I'm going to put on now, it attaches with a magnet. So I'm very excited for this little ring stand. I've had little loops or pop sockets or things on my phone before, but I like that this one attaches with a magnet and I don't have to put any sticky stuff that's gonna gum up my phone. And like I said, with the magnet, if you want to take it off, you just lift up the ring, pull a little bit, and it comes right off. And it snaps right back into place. And like I said, it looks really good with the silver white background of the phone against the glitter. It just looks so nice together. Thanks so much for watching my iPhone 15 Pro unboxing and first impressions video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed seeing some of the new features on the phone and how it looks and feels as compared to the 14 Pro. I'm really impressed so far and I like it. I'm very glad that I switched. I would say if you have the 14 Pro like I did, is it necessary to upgrade? Probably not. If you're like me and you just always want the latest and greatest and you love taking photos and videos and so you want to keep upgrading that every year, then yeah, go for it. Also, you can financially afford it. Go for it. If you can't, and if you still have like the 14 Pro, just stay with that. Like you're probably fine until the next iteration of the iPhone next year. But if you have an older phone, like you have a 12, do yourself a favor and upgrade. It's time. It's past time, actually. So thanks so much for watching. Make sure to let me know in the comments if you were able to get the iPhone 15, which version you got, which one you like best, and which color you got, because I'm super curious to see what other people are sort of leaning towards, especially for us gold girlies without a gold option this year. Let me know what you went with. I'd love to hear about it. And make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.